Okay, welcome everybody. We've got a great show today. This is the first time since we've started this program where we have multiple agencies on the program. I am really excited about this Facebook Live today. We're going to talk about the Fresenius job hiring event. We've got Jessica here from Fresenius. How you doing, Jessica?
Hello, I'm good. How are you doing?
Good. Welcome. We're going to introduce you here in a minute. We've got Tani and Heidi from Elwood. Welcome, Tani and Heidi.
Thank you.
And then again, another first, we have Caitlin and Mari from Your Employment Solutions. Caitlin's the on-site at Fresenius. Mari is a recruiter in the local branch, and they're going to join us today. So we have a jam-packed panel. I am so excited to get things started. We're going to talk about this hiring event. We're going to talk about jobs. We're going to talk about how you can make up to $20 an hour, what that looks like. And we're going to do it right after this intro. You ready? Hit it.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
We have the biggest news ever in history right now that we're about. This is a live video going into the job board.
I always get really into those introductions.
I have to agree.
That was awesome.
Good old fist pump.
Everybody dancing to that one.
Yes.
It looks like I just missed a call from Carrie, Caitlin, and Mari. Looks like he might be trying to jump on. So hopefully he can jump on.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Carrie. But with that, I want to thank everyone for jumping on. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to have some fun. Big event. It's this next Thursday, May 20th. We have a it's going to be a drive-through job fair. You can park, you can walk up. It's a big hiring event where we want to, in 15 minutes or less, we want to help you, secure a great career, a great position at Fresenius. You're going to have the opportunity to go through multiple agencies to find the right fit. You're going to have a direct hire opportunity if you have a year or more manufacturing experience, and then temp to hire through YES or Elwood. And so I'm going to share my my screen here real quick just to give you guys a snapshot of the event here. Here we go. Whoa. There's that for a quick snapshot. And it looks like we had Carrie join us, so let's get him added to the queue.
Right on time.
Right on time. Welcome, Carrie. All right, so let's do a quick introduction. We'll start with Jessica from Fresenius. Jessica, tell us who you are, what you're about, and how you're going to support people getting on with direct hire at Fresenius.
Yes, so I am one of the recruiters that will be at the job fair on May 20th. It's from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. as the flyer states. The address for the location is 475 West 13th Street, and that's in Ogden, 84404. I'm sure a lot of you already know where the location is. But when you come out with the willingness to want to learn about Fresenius. You know, as many of you may or may not know, our company is built around building dialysis machines. So not only will you have the reward of helping and creating a team environment and creating those dialysis machines, but you also have a piece where you would be able to help others. So your friends and your loved ones that may be on dialysis. So we love to come on out for that job fair. Bring your resume if you have it. If you don't, please don't be deterred by that. Would love to actually meet with you. I'm one of the direct recruiters. So if you're looking for anything direct hire related, you will meet with me or Lindsay Sarno. And we'll do on-the-spot interviews for you. So we have a ton of benefits that will basically work for you, medical, dental, vision, and all that. And we'll get into all of that later once we get a chance to actually meet. So I'll hand it over to you, Stephen.
Wonderful. Thanks, Jessica. Great introduction. So, and I'm glad you hit on direct hire opportunities and some of the benefits you can jump into when you get hired on. So we want to hear all about that. Let's jump over to YES. We'll start with Caitlin and Marisol. Go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Caitlin. I work for YES on site at Fresenius. I've been there for about 4.5 years now. So Fresenius and YES have really just been my life since I moved to Utah. So it's pretty awesome. It's a great company, a lot of really great benefits for full-time employees, and it's just a really great facility and a great place to work. So
and you're
awesome.
full-time.
We're excited.
You're full-time on-site supporting YES employees as they get hired on, help them get integrated and onboarded and introduced to their supervisors.
Yep.
And so that's a pretty important role, and
Yes.
it makes a huge difference.
It really does.
Yeah, and I'm
Marisol.
Marisol, or also Mari, whichever works. I actually work at our Ogden 12th Street location. I am a recruiter here. We actually help more with the process of getting people, onboarded, helping them out, giving them all the information before they make the full decision. I've been here for about 3 years now. I love it. It's been great, and we just love being able to get people in. If you're going to be able to make it to the event, it'll be great just to help you out, get you some information, and hopefully get you out there.
Wonderful, thank you. All right, well, let's pull out the big guns here. We've got a special guest, Carrie from Your Employment Solutions. Carrie, welcome.
Well, thank you. I don't know that I'd use the big guns by any means, maybe the old guns, but yeah, glad to be with you today.
All right, so Carrie, if you don't mind, tell us just a little bit about yourself in your relation to Your Employment Solutions.
Yeah, so I'm one of the owners here at Your Employment Solutions. I started here about 25 years ago, so I'm aging myself there a little bit, but we started here in North Salt Lake and have expanded up. So I work with Mari as well as Caitlin with Fresenius to help support them, and also with you, Steve, with Elwood. It's been great to get to know you and work together with you to help staff for Fresenius. They have some great benefits. It's a great long-term job and career for individuals with great benefits, like I mentioned. So that's a little bit about me. I've been around staffing for a long time, I guess.
Absolutely. Well, we can't thank you enough for jumping on this Facebook Live. And it's like you mentioned, working with Fresenius and Elwood and YES, the three of us partnering together to find some great people that want to start a career at Fresenius. Whether you go direct hire through Elwood, through YES, there's lots of opportunities, and it's all going to get you to the same destination. And so we're looking for people that we're going to pay you what you're worth. We're going to help you get to those operator 2 and operator 3 roles where you can be making 20 plus an hour. And if you're entry level, we're going to help you get to there fairly quickly. Lastly, we don't want to miss Tani. Tani's one of our on-sites over at Fresenius. She is just like Caitlin, is there to support you as you get hired on, integrate, introduce you to your team, and your supervisors, show you the awesome cafeteria that she's never purchased from yet.
Not yet, Steve, not yet. It's my goal to purchase there this year.
So Tani, welcome.
Thank you.
And with on-sites, Tani, she's got her counterpart, Carly, who's out today. And then we have with Your Employment Solutions with YES, Caitlin, her counterpart is Seth, right?
Correct.
Did he skip the Facebook Live today?
No, he's got a pretty loaded schedule today, unfortunately.
That's a great excuse.
Yeah, right.
All right, so let's jump into this, have some fun. I appreciate the introductions, everybody. So again, we have a big event coming up May 20th. That's a Thursday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m., or we'll just go all night. We'll see how much fun we're having. And you're going to be able to drive right up to the front of Fresenius, and you'll be greeted right there at the gate. They'll help you drive over to our tents, where you can interview from the convenience and safety of your vehicle. If you're being dropped off, there's going to be a walkway to help you get over to our recruiters. You can sit down with the recruiter. The goal is within 15 minutes that you interview and leave with a job offer. It doesn't get any easier than that. I don't know about you, Carrie, but when I interviewed for jobs, you couldn't just interview from your car and leave with a job offer in 15 minutes. That wasn't a thing until now.
Times have changed in those, but yeah, that's a great opportunity to come in. We know your time is extremely valuable, but we want to talk to you and give you as much detail as we can about the job, because we want to make sure it's the right fit for you. But it's
Absolutely.
a great opportunity from your car to be able to get a good look at it and to get set up and have that job offer and know what you need to do to get started.
And with having multiple agencies and Fresenius to choose from, it's a really unique opportunity for the candidate to be able to scout out these different agencies, Fresenius themselves, and see what's going to work best for them, whether it's going through a temp agency or going through Fresenius.
Right. Oh my heck, Heidi! I didn't even. I realized I didn't introduce you.
That's okay, Stephen. I figured you just forgot.
Heidi's my co-host, so everybody knows Heidi. But Heidi, introduce yourself.
I'm Heidi Bencomo. I am a recruiting master. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a staffing recruiter. I'm over here at Elwood Staffing. I'm in actually our Logan, Utah location, but I do help out a lot with the first point of contact for Fresenius applications. So the process, when you apply for Fresenius through Elwood Staffing, then I am your first point of contact. I'll do that initial interview with you, make sure the job's going to be a good fit, make sure this is the culture that you're looking to get into. Just make sure it's going to be compatible for both of you. And then from there, I help you get set up with the job and then hand you over to Tawny, who helps you out with the rest of the process. And it's been really fun to get to know some of these candidates and to get to know a little bit more about Fresenius and some of the benefits that they offer. And my favorite benefit is definitely the cafeteria. I keep telling Stephen I'm going to leave Elwood Staffing for that cafeteria.
Sorry, you've got a 29-year non-compete, so.
I don't think that's a thing, Stephen.
Hey,
I'm pretty sure that
Jessica
over there is looking for Heidi to come over there for cafeteria benefits.
Let's do it.
See, I told you, Stephen.
May 20th.
May 20th. We've got a comment here. Drive-through job fairs are way better than drive-through fast food. There you go. I think I've been in a fast food line longer than 15 minutes lately, so I agree. All right, so with this hiring event, you're gonna be able to do direct hire and temp to hire. I want to hit on direct hire real quick with you, Jessica. What does a ideal candidate look like? Year manufacturing experience, and how do they get direct hired during the event? What would that look like?
So let's even scale it back just a little bit, Stephen, for those that don't have the manufacturing experience but want to gain the experience. We do have a few roles that are more so entry level, but gives a chance for you to get your feet wet, your hands wet, and being able to work in the role so you can gain those experiences for you to be able to in the future to move on to building a career. So, the production operator 2s or any of the other positions that are available. But when you come out that day, don't be deterred or anything if you don't have any experience. I'd love to talk to you because a lot of the skill sets that you may have may be transferable to working in the manufacturing plant. So being a team player, so being able to showcase a lot of that, being able to be nimble, possibly some physical lifting. If you're able to do that, that's always a plus because that will be something that you may have to do in any of the roles, and being able to showcase that you can be able to work in a fast-paced environment while still being able to remain attention to detail, because that is also going to be key. So if you can showcase that you have done that at some point in your life, either personally or professionally, I'm sure it can translate very well to any one of the roles that we do have available. You'll have a brief interview with myself and my counterpart, Lindsay Sarno. And then for there, we're going to have some hiring managers on site that is excited to meet with you and get to know you in this process.
That's incredible. Thanks for sharing, Jessica. So again, just to recap, you can do direct hire straight onto Fresenius during this hiring event, and you'll be able to do temp to hire through YES and Elwood. So let's jump over to YES with Caitlin and Mari, and even Carrie. You can chime in. Talk to us about some of the openings you're recruiting for, and what you're looking for in a candidate, and just things to really prepare yourself for to get hired on.
For sure. I would definitely say two big things that I think anybody really looks for is a good attitude and good attendance. And that's stuff that you, like the employee, control yourself. So definitely want to make sure that you've got that good attendance. I mean, you can't beat it working 3.5 days a week. I mean,
I love that.
That's awesome. Like, you got 3.5 days off. Like, you could take so many little mini trips every week. Like, it's really awesome.
Can you imagine working 3.5 days a week and having 3.5 days off? Can you even like comprehend that? I know I can't.
No, but that's very nice.
It would be.
Agreed.
I think you and I work like what, 6 or 7 12s a week, or maybe it's more than that.
All the time.
24/7.
But yeah, it's just really awesome.
So
great environment.
So we've got positions across the plant, right? Openings on every shift. Fresenius, is growing, lots of work ahead of them, and you have the opportunity to really pick your shift, whether you want the first half of the week or the second half, whether you want to do day shift or night shift. And, I would want to put a plug in there. Night shift is way better. They have more fun, and the pay is better as well. It's just something to think about, to consider. So let's talk about what are some of the wage offerings. And Tani, you can jump in here with Caitlin and Mari here. But what are the range from day shift to night shift / weekend? What does that range look like? And then the opportunity from there to quickly get certified into these operator 2 and 3 positions to make more.
Sure. Right. So days are going to be starting at like $15.25 an hour, and then nights will range from $15.85 to $16.25, and then up to $16.75 with that weekend differential. So it's pretty awesome. It's a great wage.
$16.75. That's what I'm saying. The night shift. That's the best.
For real. And they hire on much quicker than any of the other shifts. So
it's true. If you do attempt to hire, the D shift is where you're going to see the quickest temp to hire period. And a lot of people, probably ask this question, Jessica, like, what's the difference between temp to hire and direct hire? And when it comes to your job and your pay, it's exactly the same. Unless you're getting hired on at operator 2 or operator 3 based on your experience, and obviously your pay is going to be more, but it's still going to be the same for your position. But the difference is maybe the benefits offering. So, you through YES and Elwood, I imagine you get, I know I can speak for Elwood, you get benefits day one, health, dental, vision, and you can get paid holidays after you worked 1,000 hours. I think 6 major holidays. And I would imagine with YES, Carrie and Mari, it benefits day one available to job seekers.
Are you looking at me or Mari, I guess? Yeah, I mean, a lot of the benefits we're looking for individuals is to find that match with the client that they're working with. I mean, with us, we're looking and hope that you're not with us forever.
Yeah.
Client, it's that date to marry period.
Yeah. I love that, Carrie.
Like where else, you qualify for insurance through us as well. But the goal is really to find that long-term candidate that going to work out, that this is the job for them. They're going to get hired on full time and become a Fresenius employee.
Mm-hmm.
So really,
that date to marry period, they want to make sure this is a good fit, not only for Fresenius, but for the employee.
yeah. And it's nice to be able to have access to health benefits, on a temp to hire basis, because then you never miss a beat, right? And you can take care of your family.
That's
and so
right.
Jessica, I know you're fairly new. What do those benefits look like with Fresenius? When do those start? When do they kick in?
Yep. So as soon as you are hired on, your benefits will actually start within 30 days. So that's
Awesome.
great. It's not the back in the day how it used to be 60 and 90 days before your benefits kick in. So you will have the standard, very comparable plans that we have that are affordable for individuals and their families. So it is medical, dental, vision. There's also 401k that you can be a part of for long term as you are building your career with Fresenius. In addition to that, if you have like this will to want to increase either your education, there is actual tuition reimbursement that you can also, take advantage of. In addition to that, we have childcare reimbursement as well, which for those that are, parents and rather than you need a little bit of assistance on that, there is also that benefit available as well. So there's a plethora. This is just like high level of some of our benefits. But when you come out to the job fair on the 20th, we can certainly go over a little bit more in detail with you if you are interested in that. Again, come out. I can't wait to meet, not only Heidi and everybody else on this Facebook Live, but also the individuals that live in Utah. This will be my first time coming out there, so I'm excited to see the city.
Yeah.
Stephen, she's making it really difficult to want to stay as a staffing recruiter without. Did you hear that? Like child care reimbursement? Let me just tell you right now. That alone. Okay, not that alone. That in the cafeteria. Fresenius is the job you want.
So Heidi, what is the favorite meal? This is off subject, but on subject since we're talking about cafeteria. What is your favorite meal?
I haven't had the privilege to go to Fresenius where I am in the Logan, Utah location. I haven't even been able to go over there, but I've been talking with the on-sites because, I love Fresenius. I actually have a special place in my heart for Fresenius, but I really want to go over there and try their fried foods. Okay, I have a fried food fetish. I want to go over there, and I swear, if I get this chance to go over to Fresenius, your cafeteria ladies or men are going to be like, Heidi, get out of here. We are not.
No, I think they'll say,
like
hey,
one of
Heidi, we love you.
So breakfast is great. I eat at the cafeteria there way too much. Well, probably not enough, actually. Let me rephrase that. But Tuesdays and Thursdays for breakfast, they do a 2 for Tuesday or 2 for Thursday, and it's 2 eggs, 2 either pancakes or French toast, and either sausage or bacon, and it's really good. And it's super it's really good, and it's very super affordable. That's the word I was trying to
it's
pull out of my head there.
12:30. I don't think we should be talking about food. You guys are gonna hear like this monster growling over here. That would be hype.
Just happened.
Right?
They do a lot. They do a lot of good food, and they have a menu that changes daily, so it's really awesome. You don't there's a set menu of stuff you can get every day, but they do have a rotating menu every day as well. It's really good.
Okay.
From time to time, they'll do like a Jason, the manager of the cafeteria, will bring his smoker in, and they'll smoke like different things, and it's so good. Like,
see, that's the kind of company you want to be working for.
What are the hours, Marisol? What are the hours for the cafeteria? Is it pretty spread out?
So they're open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So breakfast is I believe it's 6:30 to 10:30, or it's 6 or 6:30 to no, not 10 to 9. I'm sorry. And then they open for lunch at 10:30, and they go till 1:30. And then dinner, I believe, is 6:30 to 10:30, and that's every day.
It's 12:30. We can make lunch.
Yeah, so every single day of the week they're open. I think maybe some holidays they might be closed, but I know a lot of times on a particular holiday like Thanksgiving, Brett Barton, the plant manager, and different supervisors will come in and they'll cook for the staff. So it's really awesome. Yeah, it's really cool.
I just want to
love
point
the
something out
hours.
here. Oh yeah, the hours are great.
Yeah.
You just think
And
even
they have
for
a,
those C and D shifts that they have an opportunity to at least get something either
Yeah,
before their
yeah.
shift or ending their shift. So that's great.
For sure. They
well, and then
do
they got
have
lots
some
of
like set
vending
stuff
and
too.
yeah, there's lots of vending and everything you can get out of a vending machine, soda machine as well if the cafeterias could close down. So microwaves, refrigerators, enough for everybody. I just want to
Yeah.
point something out here, though. As you're watching this group here, you can hear the passion, you can feel it, right, and the excitement. You can see that Caitlin and Marisol and Tani and Carrie and Heidi and Jessica, they all care, and this is exactly the type of leadership that you're going to get from Fresenius when you get hired on. You're going to be working with people that truly care. They care about you. They care about your success. They care about you being happy and fulfilled and really developing and growing your career. They care about the customers, the end user, right, that receive these treatments. And so when you're making, when you're considering your next career move and who to work with, a lot of people, you've heard the saying, people don't leave companies, they leave bad bosses, right? Yep. And that's very true. And so I want you guys to, I think you'll agree with me that you feel the care in this group, and that's exactly what you're going to receive at Fresenius. And so money is important, growing your career is important, and it's even more important to love who you work for and who you work with, and that's what you're going to find. And so
they definitely view their associates as assets, like the biggest asset within the company. They definitely view their associates that way. And you can tell when you walk into that plant.
Yeah. People first.
Absolutely. Just to piggyback on what Heidi said, a lot of internals have actually told me the reason why they've stayed for so long is because of the people that they work around. And so when you think that you work around great people, why not stay? You start to build not only a professional family, but then they turn into your personal family over time. And then some other feedback things that I've heard too, not feedback related, I shouldn't say, but other things that I've heard is that the building the career has been monumental. You don't have to stay in a role a particular time to move up in your career. So if you gain the experience, you raise your hand and you become that team player and being a leader, you can accelerate your career, which is, kind of unusual compared to, some of our competitors. You have to stay in the role for a year. That necessarily is not the case here with Fresenius. So there is a ton of things that you can do. Just meet with any one of us and figure out what the opportunity is. And like, Carrie and Heidi said, make sure it's the right fit for you.
Absolutely.
Well said.
Well, I promised this was going to be 15 minutes and we're approaching 30.
Even you in 15 minutes. This happens every time.
I know.
That means we're having fun.
Yes, exactly. So I just want to end with an invitation as you're considering your next career move. Definitely consider Fresenius and join us on May 20th. That's a Thursday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. right at Fresenius. It's going to be a drive-through job fair. You can park and interview from the convenience and safety of your car. You can be dropped off and interview with our recruiters, sit down with them, whatever works for you. But the goal is within a 15-minute window, help you make the determination if this is going to be a good fit for you. And if it is, we're going to get you on your way with a job offer. So it's going to be a fun event, lots of swag. We're going to hand out some fun apparel and stuff. And we're going to help you land your next career move. So
that's right.
With that, any last minute thoughts before we end it with the promo video?
Well, thank you.
Thank you, Carrie.
Thank you.
And hang tight, everyone. We'll do this quick video and we'll sign off. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Maybe. Hold on, guys. Wait, that's not the right one. Here we go. And